Hello everyone, my name is Frixy and this is my top 15 Minecraft updates. So these are not in a special order, I will just be going through the years of the Minecraft and yeah, just talking about the updates a little bit and some of my favorite updates. So yeah, let's get right into it. So number 15 has to be the early classic update. So back then they added trees and ores, and I think I'm gonna include the m.player test, which added flowers and glass, which was a pretty cool update. So fast forward a little bit into 2009 and on number 14 they added survival test. So basically that's when they added health and creepers. There was no hunger bar back then, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't play back then, and but I've tried the betas and it was something special. I did really like it. So number 13 really has to be the 0.31 update and the indev and the infdev, which was 3 of the best updates in 2010. Back then they added the crafting table and the chest, farming and armor, arrows, and a new world to the game, and yeah, that was pretty cool. So number 12, and we're still in 2010, and I'm gonna add the infdev and the alpha 1.0, which added the dungeons and rails and redstone. And right back then the redstone wasn't that useful, but in the future, yeah, you could use it for a bunch of different stuff. That was pretty cool. So fast forward to 2011, which a lot of updates came out back then, but yeah. So basically number 11, I'm gonna do the bed and repeater update. It was a pretty cool update, and yeah, so the beds were really useful, and you could, instead of just being around not being able to sleep through the night, you could just sleep through the night, and that was pretty cool. So let's fast forward a little bit to the Pistons update, beta 1.7. So that was a really cool update too, and yeah, by the way, this is number on the number 10 spot for me, and it was pretty cool. So they were not that useful, but still I mean, you could, I don't know if you could make simple doors back then. I don't know if creative mode was introduced, but I'm not sure. But if they were, then you could probably make some simple doors. I'm not sure. But anyways, that was a pretty cool update, because nowadays the pistons are one of the most useful items in Minecraft after you defeated the Ender Dragon. So talking about the Ender Dragon on the number 9 spot, we have the adventure update, which added the Enderman and Hunger Bar, which was one of my favorite updates. And not too far away from that, they added the end, which was, I'm just gonna include those two in one update because that was just such a cool update. I think that's when I started playing Minecraft, and yeah, I just loved that update. It was pretty cool. And now we're moving on to the number 8 spot, which really has to be one of my favorite spots, or what am I saying? One of my favorite updates. So this update was in 2013, and it was the Redstone update 1.5, which added the more redstone components and quartz. So basically hoppers, redstone blocks, and the little things that I really haven't experimented with, but I'm not sure what they're actually called. Anyways, but it was a really cool update. I really liked it, and the hoppers, they're one of my favorite items in the whole game. So yeah, let's go to number 7, and this update was also in 2013, and it was the new biome that changed the world. So there was just a bunch of new biomes and a new world generator, and that was pretty cool. And moving on to number 6, we have the Bountiful update, which added ocean monuments, slime blocks, and yeah, that was the era of the flying things like missiles and all that good stuff. The slime blocks was one of my favorite items in the game back then. And the ocean monuments also added sponge, so sponge actually had a use now. So it was used to clear out a large amount of ocean water, and it was pretty cool. And there was like a new boss in the ocean monument, and I really did like it. And then fast forward to our number 5th spot, we have the combat update, which added end cities, elytra wings, and revamped combat. So you could hit, wait a second, but before that you could just spam it. So yeah, at our number 4 spot, we of course have the exploration update in late 2016, where they added woodland mansions, shulk boxes, which were like portable chests, and they were so cool. I use them all the time, and I just love them. And now forwarding to 2018, we now have the Aquatic update, which added the use to the magma blocks and to the soul sand. So finally we could do something else with soul sand, like that we don't have to make withers with. So what we could use them with, we could make elevators with them, which was yeah, that was like super hard to make before, but now they were very easy, and I really like that, and I think that was a really cool feature. And the ocean was just like it was exploding down there. There was like lukewarm waters, there was like coral reefs and all that cool stuff, and I really did like that update. And now moving on to the number 2nd on our list, and that has to be the village and pillage update. Village texture and crafting overall. This was one of my favorite updates. Like, it's up there, but it's not like my favorite. I have a lot of other things I like more, like the Redstone update, but this update was pretty cool anyways. So they added village textures and crafting overall. So there was like a brand new like anti-villager, and that was like a pillager, and it was pretty cool. They added crossbows, and yeah, they changed the mechanics for the iron golem farms, and that's pretty cool. Anyways, now from 2019, let's go back all the way to 2009 when Minecraft was born. The cave game, it was called cave game back then, and that was the first like release of the game. And yeah, that was the thing that would lead to all the other stuff, like all the other updates. So I think that has to come at my number 1 spot, because that was the beginning of everything. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, comment down below your favorite update. And yeah, have a good one. See you guys.